Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me here. I am going to do a general collective reading. This is the first full moon for the spring here in the US. It is a Libra full moon. It goes into the full moon at 3 a.m. It's going to be super bright. It's called the worm moon. So to match well with that, I chose the Wee Moon Tarot deck. I've got it shuffled here. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in, okay? My name is Addison, if you're new here, by the way, and this is Leaping Lotus Tarot. Hit like and subscribe if you find a message in this that resonates for you, and if it doesn't, just leave it for somebody else. So given that, let's just see where we go here. Okay, we have Five of Air. This is Five of Swords, which normally is a card of kind of feeling left behind or stranded, but in this case it says inspiration. Okay, and as I was getting ready with my decks today and doing a little research into this Libra new moon, I was gonna do a different oracle deck, and one of the cards that fell out, it was a Romeo and Juliet deck, and one of the cards that fell out was called Romantic Knight. And as I was doing some research into Libra full moon, it was saying about basically like romantic gestures or romantic just relationships are very strong at this time, and to maybe have like a candlelit dinner or something romantic basically. And so with the first card coming out here of Five of Swords, and that typically being kind of like a sort of like an abandoned or left behind, not like left behind, but sort of. I mean, there's a guy on the beach holding swords and he's looking back over his shoulder, and there's people who've dropped their swords and are walking off, and he's kind of like, okay, I guess I'm moving forward here. But it says inspiration at the bottom of this card. So this is not like a typical sort of depiction that we're going to go with. It's like this little cat human creature here playing a cello, it looks like. So with the synchronicities of the romantic evenings and things like that coming in, this could be somebody who wants to play an instrument for their beloved. Maybe they go out to dinner and there's music playing, or somebody has like hires somebody to play music for their person. So I'm going to kind of roll with that theme. Tell me a little bit more about maybe perhaps this romantic night or this, let's see, Earth Amazon Daughter. The witches are back. Prior to this reading as well, I was watching this little clip about the movie Stardust, which came out in, I want to say, like 2007 or something like that. And there was some crazy witches in that movie. So the witches are back. Earth Amazon Daughter. I believe Earth Amazon Daughter is kind of like a Page of Pentacles type of vibe. So I was asking about the music or like the romantic night. And this could be someone witchy. This could be a new date. This could be like the first romantic date of a new couple. We also have Two of Air, Two of Swords. But again, this particular deck does not really touch on that traditional theme of indecisiveness here. It says dialogue. So this might be a couple people getting to know each other. This could be almost like a new beginning to a romantic connection, perhaps. We have air kind of going on. So this is really, it's not romantic yet. It could be that somebody goes on a date in a romantic environment and it almost doesn't like match the newness of this relationship or this communication perhaps. Or maybe this is like a work situation and they're kind of in a romantic environment. It's kind of like, wait, this is a little weird. Tell me about this environment or this newness of this dialogue in regards to this context. Okay. One of Air. Wow, ideas. This could very much be a work dialogue here. This is Ace of Swords. This is clarity, communication. This is ideas. So if you see this imagery, there's this divine, this hand of God perhaps holding this feather, and this feather is breaking off into a bunch of little birds, which is very symbolic of the universe in general, because we are all just little fragments of God, right? And we all split off and are all one consciousness, but in all these little unique piece parts, right? So there's something unique about that as well, too, being a piece of something bigger. This really is giving me a lot of like collaborative energy and coming up with ideas and plans for things. Air, Crone, Sage, the changer and the changed. A lot of air coming through here. So this could be like a Libra reading, even it's like a Libra full moon and stuff like that, because we have so much sword energy going on here. The Air Crone Sage, I believe that's like the King of Swords in a way. The changer and the change. Let's see what else we have here. 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles, all our relations. 8 of Air, it's sort of sideways though. Goddess consciousness rising. Somebody having to make a decision about something, still kind of feeling unsure about whatever this decision and this dialogue and collaboration is. 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands, embracing the universe. Somebody having to, yeah, come to some sort of like work decision or collaborative thing, having to relate with others, and maybe having to be flexible with the changer and the changed. There may have to be some back and forth of like, somebody likes a particular idea and then somebody else kind of comes back with, well, I don't know about that. And really having to, what's it called? Not balance, compromise. Thank you, compromise. Okay, water crone sage. This is kind of like, sort of like King of Cups, gift of life, aloha. Again, kind of sideways. So there's somebody who's feeling passionate about something, has a lot of weight to carry in something that they're passionate or emotional about, but they're having to be very logical about it. There's having to be a lot of air and logic around something that they're passionate about with all of these ideas and in collaboration and dialogue, all our relations, stuff like that. So with all that being said, I would like to get a message here from this little, I've got 2 different oracle decks here. I've got the, just a sort of a plain oracle, just has some messages on it, and then I also have the Soul's Journey. So I'm just going to get like a small little message that comes through this other oracle deck, just to kind of inhale, exhale. Go ahead and do that for me actually real quick. I need to do that myself. I feel like I'm going quick in this reading. I've noticed that a lot lately with my readings. I feel like I'm just talking very fast, getting through to the point, because I'm having reluctance around making really long videos. I know that me personally, when I watch tarot readings, if they're like an hour long, 40 minutes long for one sign, I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch that. So I jump to the ones that are like 12 to 20 minutes. And so when I see the timer get up to like 16 minutes, you know, I'm like, okay, we got to like wrap this up. So I feel like I've been kind of rushing a little bit with my readings to try to get the point out quickly. And with this inhale, exhale card, I'm taking this as a moment to take a breather and for you to do the same and to kind of ground into your intention and what you want to get out of this reading. Because so far, we're basically finding out that it's perhaps a work collaboration. There's a lot of ideas that are being bounced around. People are having to compromise, a lot of sword, mental thought energy regarding something that they feel passionate about and emotional about, because we did have that cup and wand energy coming out in regards to it. So what's another message from this oracle that can kind of touch more upon this reading that we are just doing in regards to this Libra new moon, this new change, this openness to romantic? I want to kind of bring that in too, because that's how we started with, this could be a candlelit dinner for a business meeting kind of deal. But there's a component of romance here that I kind of wanted to touch upon and see if that all ties in somehow, or is there anything with that? Okay, we have, you are energy, you are magic, and your energy is sacred. Wow, so talking about energy in both of these cards with this circle too. And also this inhale, exhale card is circular too. Are these all circular? Nope, they're not. Okay, so something, it's like 3 circles. That kind of actually was reminding me of 3 of Pentacles. Again, collaboration, working with people, work, pentacles, earth, grounded energy. Inhale, exhale, your energy is sacred. That's going to be a big factor into you making a good decision here, is feeling grounded and realizing that the time and effort that you put into this should be very intentional and well thought out, as it's kind of been regarded so far, because, you know, your energy, your magic, you're a manifester and your power is sacred. And so if you're taking the time to put into something, it, you know, you should be very intentional with it, be very clear about it, and, you know, stand by your perspectives, even though you're in a place of perhaps compromising with people, you know, stand by what you believe in too. Let's get some messages from this Soul's Journey Oracle. So far, this reading has been very broad. I may try to go back into the tarot and get some more specificity, but maybe broad is better in this sense, because this is the collective reading. So let's just see, any messages from this Soul's Journey for the collective regarding all of this. Ooh, okay, we had a bunch of cards come in. This is interesting. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist me in my soul's growth. Don't feel guilty about speaking your mind. Don't feel guilty about making your opinion known. You have an opinion. Your energy is sacred. You have just as much of a say-so in this decision as other people. Imagination. Yeah, because that other card that came out was ideas. So don't be afraid to kind of think outside the box and get a little creative with whatever this is. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This also kind of reminds me of touching on that cello as well, too. There may be a musical side of you that you have not been embracing as much. Or someone you know hasn't been embracing as much. So that could be a call to be imaginative as far as manifesting what you desire with all of your gifts in mind. Okay, so this may not be related to music at all, but somehow I feel like it could tie in some aspect. So don't forget about the power of music as well, the power of voice and intention. So what's also interesting too is like guilt kind of also came out reversed too, and loneliness and indecision also kind of came out reversed too. But I don't always take oracle cards in reverse. But in this situation, I'm kind of, because we kind of had indecisiveness come through with that Two of Air right at the beginning. So there is somebody who's back and forth about something. You're not entirely clear. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Definitely trust your gut with this one. Don't hold back. Say what you really think. It's going to be important here for you to speak that truth. Because remember, we had that Ace of Swords too. There's a big call for you to speak your truth. Be honest. Be open. And don't be afraid. You know, worst case, as they say, is no. You know, make those ideas known. Bounce those ideas around. Let them be heard. That can plant seeds for some even greater, bigger idea from somebody else, right? I know that I'm never alone. Yeah, know that you're never alone. You are supported not only by the universe and the divine, but those around you too that are working in collaboration with you. So let's just get one final message, and then we will just wrap this up. Wrapping it up. Oof, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. You might be really afraid of saying whatever this thing is, or people judging you for it being a bad idea, or losing some business partner in this or something like that. But a business deal falling through, an idea not being used, these aren't bad things. They are just leading to something better. So this is an opportunity. So anytime something doesn't go the way you like, it's not a no, it's a yes to something else. So try to think of it that way. Like when one door closes, you know, a window opens, or, you know, that kind of terminology here and phrasing. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much. We will see you next time.